نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي وربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, do you remember which surah we were doing last time? It's right here in front of your screen.
Surah, I think it was. My mind is about to explode.
It's in front of you.
Al-Qaria'ah. Okay?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's hard to tell by the words.
Hmm?
I have to zoom.
So you cannot read this type of, Arabic style, Ahmed?
No, I can. It's just sometimes when I see a different, like this is the Toriyat Pala, right?
Yeah, it just did
Sometimes when
not
I see a different book for the Toriyat Pala, I get like, wait, what is this
you
again?
got confused. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Okay. So if anyone can volunteer and tell me how many ayahs we did and what did we do in those ayahs last time?
I think we did 4.
We did 4. Okay. Zara,
We
you want to give the
did-
summary?
Sure, we did 2 ayahs, right?
No, actually,
Um,
Ahmed is right. We did 4. We did till here. 1,
Oh
2,
yeah,
3, and 4.
oh yeah. Anyways, it was Surah Qaria'ah, right?
Yes.
So I'll just say the meaning. It says, may the hands of Abu Lahab and he himself. Oh no, sorry,
Nope.
wrong one.
Wrong one.
No, that's a different one. That's
Yeah, I know.
Surah Lahab.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I need to find Surah Qaria'ah now.
Okay. Do you remember anything that we did?
Okay, I found it. Right. Okay. So the striking calamity, what is the striking calamity, and makes you know what is the striking calamity. And calamity is kind of like destruction and stuff.
Very nice. Yeah, that was what I was about to ask. What else do you remember about the striking calamity? This word Qaria'ah that we discussed. What else do you remember about it?
And then the day the mankind will be scattered like moths. That means like since moths are like they're always scattered around in like groups and stuff, they're scattered around. So then on the day of judgment, when the trumpet blows, we'll all be risen from the dead, and our souls won't know where to go since we don't know anyone there. So we'll be scattered like the moths.
Exactly. Very good. And usually if you see moths and the way they travel, it's not something which is very organized. It's just all over the place, and they usually go where the light is. They try to, they're attracted by the light. So just imagine everybody is like going wherever they feel like, okay, we should go there, and then somewhere else, and then somewhere else. So that's how confused and how people are going to be, kind of confused. Yes, Ahmed?
Actually, I'm sure that the moths actually do that as a distraction. Let's say, because like sometimes things attack them. For example, bears. So the bear will get a bit confused on what to hit. That's why moths scatter around. It's not like them being confused. But yeah, same thing anyways. But this time, but humans will actually be confused, unlike the moths.
So Zara, just for you, I checked this the other day, and that's what I found about butterflies versus moth.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, just for the sake of interest, that's all. I mean, that's the difference between butterfly and a moth.
Luckless name still.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to our Quran. Okay. Chalo, let's start. Bismillah, our 4th ayah. So one sign that we talked about, that striking calamity, or the disaster, or the rattling sound, or something, the destructive sound, is one of the things that we talked was that people would be as if they were moths scattered. And just an interesting thing is that just like Ahmad said, that they are usually they're scattered. That's how they are. But when Allah says scattered moth, simply means there's more emphasis to it. You know, that is exactly the quality of moths. They are always scattered. But when Allah said scattered on top of that, that means they will be even more scattered. Got it? Okay. Watakunu. And I hope everybody has their Quran books open and you're ready to write down.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, let me know beforehand if somebody is not able to find, I don't know. I hope everybody knows the surah. We did that last time, so yeah. Okay. Watakunu. Same translation as we did last time with the and will be. Okay, what will be? Al-Jabal. Anybody knows what Al-Jabal means? Did we do this word before? Rohan, anyone? Remember the word Jibal? Jabal, Jibal?
What surah did we do it in?
I don't know. I'm just asking. Did we?
I don't remember.
Don't remember? Okay. Does the word Jabal strike any bell?
No.
No. Anyone?
Sorry.
It's a
Let me
common
go
word.
through my note. Let me go through my notes. There's that one common word that you said. It started with an A.
No, it may not.
No,
Think
not
about
may.
like anywhere you might have heard Jabal, the word Jabal, Jable something. No? Okay, no worries.
Juggling.
Is it
Jabal
Juggling.
like what?
means mountains. The reason why I was asking was
Oh
because
yeah, it
a
was in
lot
the
of
other
times
surah.
we use, like, for example, Jable Uhud means the mountain of Uhud. So we use this word Jabal a lot of times. Okay, so that's why I was asking. So maybe this might, ring a bell. These are a few ways to remember these words. So whenever they come, so just like, remember I told you about the word maddada, that the word mud means stretching. So when it is maddada, that means it's stretched. Similarly, the word Jabal we used a lot of times, when we name the mountains, we use the word Jable something, just like, Jable Uhud, or there are like other mountains which have names. So we use this word. The Jabal is the plural of the word Jabal. Okay, Jabal is the plural of the word Jabal. Watakunu and will be al-Jabal, mountains. Kal ihn. Again, the word ka, just like here, the word ka means like, or like, when you want to give example of something. Like wool. Manfush, fluffed up. Okay, now what makes you understand from this? And the mountains will be like fluffed up wool. Yes, Miral?
It kind of makes me think like the snow on top of the mountains will be like, because it's like
Yes.
like white wool could look like snow, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's kind of
Yeah.
what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's very good imagination that you thought. And think about it, that mountains is something that we cannot move, right? It cannot be moved. Nobody can push and put them somewhere else, right? But
No.
what about cotton or wool?
Yeah, you can move it.
It just flies. You don't even have to move it. It just flies everywhere, just with wind, right?
Yeah.
So think about what is going to happen with even the mountains, that they are not going to be stable and staying where they are. It's going to be all destroyed. The mountains will be as if, that's how it just shows you how alarming that day is going to be. How, how disastrous like in a disastrous way, the things are going to change. You know, it's like not even you bring like heavy machinery, very, very heavy machinery. How many mountains will you be able to break? You know, if you really want to make, just think of those who make ways, you know, make roads in the mountains, how difficult that task is. We really need heavy machinery. But on the day of judgment, what's going to happen? The mountains are going to be flying just like cotton. You just blow cotton and it just flies everywhere. Yes, who wants to say something? Miral?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm just saying this in the when you wrote "and the mountains," like you didn't write "will" in the sentence. You wrote "and the mountains will be like flipped up."
Oh, yes, you're right. Like fluffed up wool. Exactly. That's right. Good catch. Okay. Yes, Ahmed wants to say something.
So, about the mountain part, having machinery to break through mountains, that still takes about a year to make those, like not even a year, like 2 years to make like a tunnel to a
Exactly.
mountain.
Yeah.
So imagine how easy it would be if you can practically just poke a hole with your finger through the mountain.
It's gonna be easy to poke a hole.
It'd be like it wouldn't. In my opinion, it'd be like a inflatable balloon thingy with a bunch of like an inflatable balloon sort of.
Okay. Let me see. I want to show you something, which I saw somewhere, and I'll show you. Copy. Let me see. I'll show you if I can find it here. Videos. Is it here? It was on YouTube. Yeah, I don't like this Bing. This is better. Sorry about that.
Go on Chrome
It
then.
sucks. Yeah, exactly.
Go on Chrome.
Google has much better answers.
Yeah, I actually like Google much better. And so let me see, or if I can see.
You know, Chrome and Google are literally the same thing.
Yes.
Chrome
Chrome
just
runs
that-
on Google. They're
Not
not the
much.
exact same thing.
No, it's just
Google's a
listen.
search engine,
And so
and
is
Chrome is a
Chrome.
web browser.
No, Chrome is a web browser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chrome runs default.
Basically,
Google.
their company is the same.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah,
both
Exactly
part
the
of
same.
one,
Can
right?
also
Chrome
run
runs on
Bing.
Google.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chrome can also run Bing.
Yeah,
Like-
but Chrome can also be used as a searching thing. Why?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm using the wrong ayah. That's why this is happening. Okay, let me get the correct ayah.
That's why I saw so much
No, I'm right.
spots.
Al-Jabalu kal-Ihn al-Manfush. I'm right. Why is this happening? Because I saw that the other day and now it's not giving me.
Where do you remember where you searched it on?
Yeah, I searched here and
Did you write the meaning or did you just write the ayah?
Maybe check your search history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube.
Then
go
check
to
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna take oh, there you go. I think this should be the one. Let's see if it comes. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's what they should. I don't know what exactly it is, but look what they're showing. That the sorry. Did anybody say? Let me close this here. Yes. So I don't know what they did, but it burned and it became as if it's a
I know
cotton.
what this is.
Kind of
I
looked
know what
like
this
frozen
is.
ice. Kind of looks like freeze
Anna?
dried ice.
Exactly.
You know,
Dry ice.
wait,
Looks like
I know
dry
what.
ice.
Wait, listen. I know what this is. Like I've seen this on YouTube.
You have?
So basically, so it's basically like a plant, and like when you like take off a piece of it, it like a lot of like soft something comes out. Yeah, it's.
So what I
it's
thought, what I thought was that yes, I thought it's probably a plant or something, but I felt like you first heat it. So when you heat it and you poke it, then this all comes out. That's what I thought.
No, it's
But
just
you're
like one
saying
of
no.
those. Yeah, it's
it-
like you when people pick it up and they like take off a piece and then a lot and then a lot of like
right. So, but yeah, that's an example of kal ihnil manfush, you know.
That looks
Plucked
like cotton candy, but gray and
Yeah.
Gasified. More
Looks like
gasified.
looks like dry ice.
Yes. So
Oh yeah,
imagine,
dry
this-
ice, but more solid.
so imagine mountains like this. Okay. So the point is, imagine that the mountains are gonna be like this.
What?
Continue
Will it
with
be
our
edible?
next ayah.
Will it be edible?
فَأَمَّا. I hope you guys are writing, right? Are you guys writing?
I
Yeah.
wrote everything you're writing.
Good. فَأَمَّا. Then as for slight topic change. Man. Whoever. Or actually, let's do whose. That's easier. Thaqulat. Thaqulat is from the word thaqala. Thaqala means heavy.
Whose heaviness?
Heavy, yes. Something that's heavy, that is called, you guys are not that, you guys don't know that much Urdu, but there's a word in Urdu which is called sakil. Sakil means very heavy. Somebody who's heavy. A person, even a person who's heavy, we call it sakil.
I've
So
never
I
heard
would
that
be
word
called
before.
I would be called a sakir.
Are you?
Are you
Okay, I
really
don't know.
heavy?
It's a joke. It's a joke. But I would honestly.
I really want to meet you then.
I bet someone would call me that.
By the way, Sumaya, why your this thing says $4? I mean your icon, whatever it is.
Think that means she's like worth $4.
It's like
I don't know.
every S is like a dollar sign because there's an S, but then there's a line.
Oh, but it seems so odd. Like, you know, everybody else is saying AM, and so Ahmad is AM, Miral is MM, Zara is ZS, but her one shares $4. That's kind of
Oh yeah, I'm
strange.
also ZS. I just realized.
Yeah. Okay, no worries. Okay, mawazinuhu. Mawazinuhu. I think I remember telling you guys that in Arabic, all words are made up of 3 letters. Somewhere these 3 letters are there which help form the shape of the word. Okay. So here in this word, the 3 letters are waw, za, and noon. Waw, za, noon. Okay. Mawazinuhu. Now, can you spell that word for me? What is going to be waw, za, noon? Wazan. What is wazan?
Wait.
Wait,
in
good
Urdu.
job. Again, something to remember this word, okay? Maybe you won't be able to recognize like that, but now you know that this is from the word wazan, which is very common in Urdu as well, okay? Mawazinuhu is his scales.
Wait, so it's a human with scales?
Yeah, what is a scale, by the way? Good question.
Scales
It's,
are like skin on lizards.
Yeah, on dinosaurs.
Say that again.
Oh, on
It's-
crocodiles.
Where did the
There's-
crocodiles and
The
Scales
scales-
are basically
Crocodile.
skin,
No,
and
what are you
scales can
talking
also
about?
be used. Scales can also be used to weigh people and
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Things,
Weigh
weigh
people and
anything.
things.
That's
like
scales.
fruits.
Oh yeah, like
Where are these dinosaurs
not
are coming
just
from?
weighing. It can also be used like you can also use a scale, like a measuring scale.
Exactly,
Ahmad.
weigh anything, okay? A scale is something that helps you weigh anything.
Isn't there one that
the
has two
scale that you
things where it
stand on,
balances each
and it
other?
tells you your weight.
Yes,
Yeah,
good.
or like
Yes, Omar.
There's one
the
that-
food
Okay,
scales.
one by one, guys, one
Those
by
are
one. Everybody's
Wait.
speaking.
Okay, so there's
one by
one
one.
that does weight, and then the other one, it has like 2 of them. So if you put too much on the left, then it'll start sinking, and the one on the right will lift up.
Double
Great.
hand balance.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Weighing
that-
balance,
I
that's
want one
also
of those.
a scale, okay?
Yeah, a double hand balance and a triple beam balance.
Yes. Anyone else was saying something? Ahmad, do you have something to say? No?
Oh, sorry. Okay. So
Okay. If you guys stop chatting, that would be awesome. Okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna
Okay.
disable the chat now.
Oh no. Okay. But
Yeah.
But what? Never mind. Okay. There's also scales for measuring things
Yeah.
and like lizard scales.
Okay. So we're not talking about lizard scales here. We're talking about and just like Omar said,
Like
very
weight
rightly, the
scales.
scales is number one, measuring scale, and the other one where you balance, where you compare what thing is heavy and which one is lighter. Okay. So
It
that
still
kind
could
of
be like with a weight scale, because most of the time when you're using the double hand balance, you're gonna put one thing on one side, and then you're either gonna put like a gram weight or something like that. So that could also be used as a
That's
weighing
right.
scale.
Exactly. There has to be something on the other side, right? Only then you will be able to weigh something. I mean, yeah, the scales that we have is only going to show a number. But the point is, how do they show the number? In old times, what they would happen is they would have a stone or something. Like, for example, they want to measure a kilo. So they would have a stone which would weigh a kilo, and they would put it on one side, and then they would measure the other side. So that's how they'll know that, okay, this side is. So they would use it as measurements. So yeah, you're absolutely right. That's also another, thing about the scales. Yes, Ahmed?
That thing you were just talking about, I actually saw that in there's this YouTube channel like profit stories. And one of the stories, they actually used something like that.
Okay, that's right.
I saw it. It was really cool though.
Okay, try to remember which one is it. Yes, Riz?
What would be the sentence for the first one? Because that doesn't really make sense. Then ask for whose heaviest scales.
Let me finish. Oh, I have finished. Let me write it down. Sure. Sorry. Oh, one more. Sorry. Will be in. Okay, the word Aisha. Isha means so no. It's basically, if you have ever heard the word in Urdu, ash.
Partying, having fun.
Partying, exactly. Good job. So ash means, basically the word Aish means life. But it's like, comfortable life, like the life where you really don't have to worry about anything, no worries, nothing. So, when you say like ash kar raha hai, the person is doing ash, that simply means that he has no problems whatsoever. So here I'm going to just write down a life. Radiya. Radiya means pleasant. Okay. Now let me go back and do the right
sentences.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I think you're right. There's basically a slight part missing that I would add in the main the translation. Then as for him whose scales are heavy. Okay, does that work?
Wait, is it saying that he is heavy?
No, his scales are heavy.
Oh, like the things that he used for scaling things.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not able to change the color of this. Whatever. Okay, but you got that, right? So then, as for him whose scales are heavy. So now we are talking about somebody. Now we are making comparison. Allah is making comparison of two different type of people. Now think of those whose scales will be heavy on the day of judgment. They will be heavy in scales. Now, what is going to be heavy? We know from different sources that the deeds are going to be weighed. There are like a lot of interesting things that we can talk about. Number one, which I always talk to, my students, is about Tell me why would be, okay, we know that these are the deeds, right? That are going to be weighed. Why will the deeds be weighed and not counted? There are two ways to measure, right? You can count. So like, for example, if there are 10 good deeds, why not count them? Why weigh them? Did anybody ever think about that? We always
Because
had this, right? Yes, Umar.
because each good deed is worth different, maybe?
Yes, very good. Absolutely. Any example, Umar? How can it be different?
Salah and saying salam, they're completely different.
Say that again.
Like, you know how you pray salah
Yeah.
and saying salam, they're completely different. So you'd think they'd have a different weight.
Yeah, but still you can count them, right? So one good deed for saying salam, or let's say 10 good deeds for saying salam, and 40 good deeds for praying, right? We can still count number of good deeds as per depending on the value. Emma, do you have any answer, or your hand is just from the previous comment?
Yeah. So you know how there's like deeds, but I have a question. Would the actually now I think that I'll see later. But actually,
Okay.
I'll ask now. But listen. Do the bad deed does Allah weigh the bad deeds as well? The bad things, the sins.
Yes,
So
and we
okay,
will
and
come to that as well.
one more thing. Some deeds like better the gooder deed, the better the deed is, the heavier it is.
The better the deed is, the heavier it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also something very similar to what Omar said.
It makes sense, honestly.
Example. No, but why not count them? That's my question, Riz.
Because
okay, quickly answer because we are out of time. Okay, Ahmed? Yeah, let me go to Riz and Zara so they can also quickly answer, okay? Because we're running out of time. Yes, Riz.
I just wanted to say, why can't we count them? I kind of wanted to add to Ahmed's thing, but like kind of like in Egyptian mythology where they go, instead of having like counting your deeds, they have a balance, and the heavier your heart is, it should be light, full of good deeds.
Don't you mean they have like a value? They have a value.
Yeah, so that's what
and
I'm
the
saying.
value
The lighter the heart is compared to the feather of justice or whatever it was called.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be lighter because you've done better deeds, but something heavy isn't that good. You want something lighter.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Lighter, so you can just do that.
True.
Anyway.
So like so the deed the more lighter the deed, the better?
The more good deeds that you've done, yeah.
No, the heavier it is, the better.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
Zara.
but basically
okay, let
it's
me
like
go
lighter.
to Zara so I can ask her as well what she thinks, and then I want you guys to come up with examples tomorrow. Okay, I want to see a few examples. Why would weighing a better thing than counting? Because of course we know that Allah is weighing, not counting. Zara, you have something to say?
No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, all right. No worries, but I want all of you to think about it, and I want some examples. Why would this is something to think about it, especially at night. Okay? So think about it and come up with an answer. I want answers from.
Actually, I think I have an example.
Okay.
Can I quickly share it?
You can share, but my Zoom might disconnect anytime. Yeah, so quickly do that.
Okay. So let's say one person, let's say his name is Isa. He does a deed. And let's say it's someone in his neighborhood lost a cat. And he asked everyone to search for it. And so he tried searching for it and he found it and gave it back. That's one deed, right?
Okay.
That's a pretty good deed. Another person named, let's say, Amor. Yeah, Amor did a deed as well. This time he just turned off his video games because he was playing for too long.
Okay.
So Isa did a better deed than Amor. So that better deed Isa did would weigh more than the one Amr did. I would say that Isa's deed weighed the same as the cat.
Okay, so let's see your example of video games. Let's see, one good deed was better. You said that was better. Okay, so Allah gave that, for that good deed, Allah gave that person 10 points. And the one that was not that good, Allah gave that person 9 points.
That was
Again,
the one that was
end,
not good.
like we do in games, we can simply count the number of points, and whoever gets the most points just wins, right? Just like we have in games.
Except there's like gonna be like thousands of winners.
That's fine.
But there's also going to be a lot of losers.
That's
Inshallah,
fine too.
Inshallah, there's not many though.
Yeah, but you're missing the point. Why weighing? Why not counting? These, all the examples that you gave, still they are fine, even if I want to count or if I want to give
How would
points.
you know how much to count?
Yeah. How would you know
How do
good
you
the
know
deed
how much it
was?
weighs?
Yeah, but Allah has
you have to
already
know the
said.
way. You have to know how much it weighs,
Yeah,
so you can base the points off of that.
Okay, this one weighs 100, so that's 100 of these right there, and then this only weighs 10. And there's no way of you possibly knowing that.
Okay, yeah,
So
that makes sense.
what good is there in counting? So maybe it's, say we go by one, except one deed was better than all of them. You get 10 for it. You wouldn't know that.
But one thing,
the most inaccurate.
And and you see, if it was counting, then everything would weigh the same. And let's say you did the smallest thing ever, smallest deed ever, or you did a ginormous deed.
Okay.
And you only get 1 point.
Yeah,
that's
so how,
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
Makes
how
sense.
would you know?
But there is another thing as well, which of course we're going to discuss more. Two people did the exact same good deed, but it weighed differently on their scales. Is that possible?
Yeah,
Yes.
because of bad deeds.
Because of their intention.
Yes, good job. Because of their intentions and because of their circumstances. For example, two people donated $100, right? One person donated 100, the other one donated 100. The person A who donated $100 had $1,000 in his pocket. Person B who donated $100 only had those $100 that he donated. He donated everything.
Exactly. So that would make the person B have a better deed.
Exactly. So the same $100 are gonna weigh very heavy for person B and slightly less heavy for person A. So yeah, that is another thing. And we can talk more about, tomorrow, what can make our scales heavy. So the reason for that discussion is we want to know how to make our scales heavy.
Wait, you have like 3 more minutes before the meet ends.
2 minutes
Zoom
left.
ends.
2 minutes
2
left.
minutes?
Yeah, and my other class is waiting. So that's why I will leave now. Nice discussion. We will continue discussion tomorrow. Okay, so hold on everything. Inshallah, it was a very good discussion. And I really liked, hearing this. And it was really great that you guys were thinking. That was awesome. Okay. So I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Jazakallah khairan. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta subhanaka. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam.